Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just stuck?
Morning.
I
will though. I'm working on it. Give me a second. I'll tell you. Right. I have a million notifications. 1 second. I can only see the top 3 chat people. Bear with me.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
I'm coming. Sorry. I haven't been on here in a while.
Grasping to control, so I better hold on.
What the fuck, dude? Fuck this. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I should have got rid of all these first. I don't know if you can hear me clicking. Click, 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 click. Notification, 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 notification. Motherfucker. Click, 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 click.
I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
3 days ago, I gotta go through 3 more days of fucking notifications. That's not gonna happen. I'll be sitting here fucking forever. I'm gonna have to look at the chat on my phone. I can't handle this shit. All right, hold on. Let me find you on my phone, you guys, because this is ridiculous. I can't see you. So what happens is the notifications come up on my laptop, like in the lower corner, and it covers up like the chat. So I can't really see you guys unless I get rid of them. So I'm sitting here clicking them to get rid of them, but I just see that some of them are from 3 days ago. So I think I would have to sit here and click through 3 more days of these. And some of them pop up while I'm doing it, so I lose you completely. All right, hold on. Let me find my stupid channel. Where's my lame YouTube channel? I'm waiting to go do errands. I'm supposed to go do stuff. My friend Trish is supposed to take me. I got up. She lied and told me she had a doctor's appointment that she mysteriously remembered at 9:15, and we were going to go do our stuff right after that. It is now 11:05. And I know she went back to bed. All right, YouTube. Where are my YouTube friends? Good morning. Oh, there's me singing. Okay, here we go. Good morning, Sean the Brit and Misfit Jenny. Good morning, Mary and Carlos. Go back to bed. What the fuck does that mean? You go back to bed, motherfucker. What's your problem? Missed you on Saturday night. Yeah, that was okay. So listen, so I just want to say, Oda, I just put you in my new phone. So this, like, yeah, hi Crafts, good morning. Hi Boris, good morning. We see you, good morning. Art Deco, good morning, honey. And Yellow Rose, good morning. Good morning. Carlos, did you see Box Truck Corey died? Box Truck Corey. I never knew who that was. I know who people talk about. No, that's awful. Really? Hi, Mary from the Sex. Good morning, Kelly Huff and Patsy Klein. Good morning. Guess who returned to Twitter yesterday? Did you hear about Chris Hansen? Yes, I saw that Chris Hansen visited Onision's house and he called the police, and the whole thing was like silly and everybody made a big deal. I'm assuming you mean that Vincent DeCotra returned back, right? Good morning, Crystal. He probably returned back to, I guess he was off Twitter. The last thing he said when he left Twitter, Vincent DeCotra, was Holly Undead is an alleged, and he spelled it ELLEGED, so you know it's from him. An alleged victim of Real Stream News. And then he left Twitter, and I'm guessing that's who you're talking about, who is back. Yeah, that's who I thought you were talking about, Carlos. I've seen that person like one time. Why everyone's dying? Everyone's waiting for RV Davy to die. I broke my tambourine because of you. You are done. Somebody sent me, yes, Vinny DeCocher came back yesterday. Yeah, good for him. Did he take a spelling and grammar class while he was gone? I will shut this chat down. Oh, that's awful, Carlos. I feel bad when anybody, even like, well, RV Davy, that's a different thing. If he dies, I don't give a fuck. He's a fucking pedophile. But I do feel bad for Box Truck Corey. That's sad. Anyone from like the weirdo RV community that dies, I feel awful. That's terrible. What's Vincent's Twitter? I think it's VEN Entertainment or something like that. I don't know. I don't follow it. I just know that he tweeted about me. Poor doxing and e-begging Bergs. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Someone sent me a thing of Bergs, a video, and he's screaming at his 90-year-old dad. You know, the veteran, the Korean War veteran. And he's screaming at him. He's like, not yet, not yet. Like, because I think the dad's trying to like come down, and God forbid the father tries to come down in his own fucking house and get to his car or whatever. Miss Western Mary is done. She is over. Oh, you did? Yeah, because I know that's his life or death, I guess, depends upon the Seahawks or whatever. Oh, I'm in top chat. I don't think that really matters very much, but good morning, Will. How are you? Fake Bergs is hot. Well, there was a thing where people were saying that fake Bergs is actually real Bergs. I don't know how you guys, or like, apparently real Bergs had admitted to having a fake Bergs account that he was like trying to use for a minute or something. I don't know. All right. So then another thing, if you wanted to know where I was. So I was changing doctors, and then I never got the flu shot. So I had the flu, and now like yesterday, the day before yesterday, I finally felt better. I almost had to go to the hospital, you guys. This is what sucks about like, I don't mind being single. Like, I like it. I'm perfectly happy with my own company. I enjoy me. Go, thank you, Mary. Woot woot. Thank you for the super chat. Go, Pat, go. The sea chickens suck. Do you hear that, Bergs? Your sea chickens suck, motherfucker. Bergs doesn't have a humorous bone in his body. Yeah, I know. He's whatever, dude. Like, I just couldn't believe that there were like, when I trolled him the other night, there were like 70 people in his chat, which Melton John said he wants to fight Bergs. I watched Melton after when he was upset. Hang on a second, Satan. Yes, Holly, we missed your Saturday night stream with CJ. Yeah, I had the flu. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys something that cannot go beyond the 60 people that are in here right now. I thought that I was in this. Yeah, I didn't get the flu shot. That's what the flu shot is, the flu. Well, it's the dead flu virus, Will. So it doesn't give you the flu like people think. It can cause you like a mild fever, but you develop the antibodies to it. And then the flu shot is, there's a lot of controversy about it. It's always worked for me. I will say that. And I've had a lot of history of health issues, as a lot of you know. And I fucking depend on it. I never got it the whole time I had it. Sometimes they guess the wrong strain. They have to anticipate what strain of flu it's going to be. And when they guess the wrong strain, it's not as effective. But anyway, I didn't get it. And I did get the fucking flu. And I thought I was in this special group of people you're scared to take it? No, you shouldn't be. They used to give the live virus in a nasal to children who couldn't handle the shot. And the live virus can make you sick. And for some people, it got a little out of control. But I don't believe they give the live virus anymore. But getting the dead virus cannot hurt you. It's just the dead virus. It can't affect you, but your body will respond and make the antibodies to the flu. And then if you're exposed to the flu and it gets in your body, those antibodies are already there. That's what it's designed for. But yeah, so you shouldn't be scared of it. But anyway, so I did not get the flu shot, and I did get the flu. And I'm going to divulge something here today before hopefully nobody else comes here, because there's 65 people in here. But I know all of you are near and dear to my heart. So I feel like I can share this. I thought I was in this special club of people that in my whole entire lifetime, no matter how sick I've gotten, I've never shit my pants. I can no longer say that. So there it is. Boom. Yeah. There it is, you guys. Oda, I'm perfectly happy in my own head, but it can be dangerous. Right, when you're sick. So this is what happened. So there were 2 days where I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Yes, I was throwing up, and I had like the listen, and it was just let's talk about consistency. It was just water, you guys. Triggered Chimp. Can we do a Bergathon for Bergs? I don't think you people understand. He is in a dark place. He's lost. I'll consider it. Good morning, Joseph Camus. Ship roll accounts. I know. Listen, it stays here between us, okay? And I want to say it was just like stomach acid or whatever. Anyway, no, so I couldn't listen, 2 days I couldn't even keep down water. So I'm thinking to myself, fuck, like I'm gonna fucking dehydrate, right? And someone's just gonna find me here. Like my father had checked on me, and you can see how reliable my best friend Trish is. She was supposed to be here 2 hours ago. So I'm like 2 days in. I'm thirsty as fuck. Every time I drink water, I'm like throwing on up in 2 seconds. So I had like I don't know. I hadn't even eaten, so I don't understand how this happened, but I don't understand. So all of a sudden I drank. I was so fucking thirsty. And you know, like when you're dehydrated or whatever, you're supposed to take baby sips. You're not supposed to guzzle it all. But I'm thinking to myself, so I did some baby sips and I kept them down after like 2 days. And I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not, because I'm thinking I'm going to have to get an IV, right? If I'm going to die of fucking dehydration. You can only go like 3 days without water, and my fever is like 103 and shit. So like, I know this is dangerous. I'm teetering on fucking brain damage. I don't want to go to the fucking ER because I know they're going to admit me. So I sip some water and I keep it down. So I'm like, oh, thank God I kept it down. So I'm so fucking thirsty. So I drink like a whole cup of water. Well, it took like 5 minutes and I was like, no, I knew I was going to throw it up. So I start running to the bathroom, but I did have like, I had like the bathroom trash can with a whole bunch of like garbage bags in it. So I start running to the bathroom and like, I don't know, like the exertion of throwing up or whatever, like I threw up out my butt too. And so then I was like, no, this can't be happening. Is this my fucking life? Is this really me? Thank you, Will. It was pretty. That's another thing too. I'm out of fucking cigarettes. I'm vaping So it was awful. Thoughts? Pedialyte. Well, yeah, I had stuff, Mary. It's just that I couldn't even keep at that point, even water. Drop that diaper money, honey. Oh, Darby says hi back. Midwestern Mary, thank you for the super chat. The flu is the devil. Fuck yeah. I mean, it could have killed me. It was touch and go there. I was like, man, I might have to go to I had people on call. Yes, Soggy. It happened. Peach juice. I never heard of that. Hashtag Huggies Money Honey. It was awful. And because it's like on disability, I only get paid once a month. It was Christmas. Oh, it's John Claude's birthday tomorrow. So I sent him $100. I didn't have like medication money or anything. Like I was fucking down and out. And I was like, you know what? Hello, Bean Sprout. Just sit on the toilet with a barf bucket. Oh, yeah. But yes. And I had done that, Bean Sprout. I had done that. But I was fucking, my fever with like Tylenol, alternating Tylenol and ibuprofen was still like 102 points. It was almost 103. So I was like, you know what I mean? So after I had nothing left in my stomach, I was just laying on the couch under a bunch of blankets. And then it was rough. So yes, Mouse Toes, good morning. I'm just waiting for my Bean Sprout. I feel okay. So this is the thing. So then I think the day before yesterday, like my fever finally broke. And then what the hell? I'm sure that's fake Elvis, probably. Yeah, fake Elvis. Good morning, fake Elvis. I didn't check it, but real Elvis wouldn't say time to worship your king's feet. Yeah, well, Mary, it's been 2 days. So I woke up. My dad brought me warm Sprite. My dad finally, 2.5 days in, brought me warm Sprite. So I basically, I thought so, Mouse Toes, because as big of an ass as the real Smelvis is, he wouldn't say worship my feet. He would say worship your king. But yeah, fake Elvis. Okay, so yeah, okay, so anyway, so like 2 days ago, I kind of woke up, like my fever broke, and I just felt like I got hit by a truck. I just felt like, but my fever was gone. And then that night I ate some toast. And then yesterday, pretty much all day, I felt almost like myself, except I was just really tired. I just rested all day. And then I got up this morning. You know how like when you've had the flu and then all of us, it's like coming out of your groundhog hole, like 5 days elapse. And then like you open the curtains and you're like, yeah. That's what it was like. That's exactly what it was like. I like came back into, to consciousness and like I opened it because it was all like dark in here and like, yes, totally drained. That's how I felt. But considering my previous health stuff, the fact that I beat it that quickly and didn't have complications and did it all by myself with nobody taking care of me, I thought that's pretty optimistic. I feel pretty good about my health right now. Yeah, so that was good. Sort of. I mean, I don't know. Is it like if you get the flu shot and you don't get the flu, I mean, is it like leaving a car in the garage? You know how you're supposed to like go out and drive it once in a while? That's what I was thinking. Like maybe it was good that I got some germs on me and allowed my body to create some antibodies on its own, as opposed to like hand sanitizer and all the shit I've been doing since I've been in remission. If that makes sense. I don't know, you guys. Impatient says it takes a while to get back 100. Yes, right. So that's what I'm saying. So anyway, so today, even sitting here, and I mean, you look at the state of me. Like I did wash my hair last night. It looks gross, but I mean, even the state of me now, I still look. Oh, and by the way, remember, good morning, RN. If you remember correctly, in the Creepy Spiders chat, the Holly's Teeth account was very concerned about how fat I was getting with my tip money. Yeah, so I was so sick. You guys, I must have look. Do I look at me? Do I look like okay, so I lost like 10 pounds, you fucking cunt. Fuck you. I gained 6 pounds and you're on my ass about it. Well, I probably lost 10 pounds in the last week. So go fuck yourself, okay? Thank you very much. Yeah, so yeah, my ass, yes, hashtag, yes, my ass is fat, but it's not, I don't have any cellulite. Look at my fucking sticks. Look at my sticks. I got 2 different socks on. Look at my fucking sticks, okay? Fuck that bitch telling me I fucking look fat and shit. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? And someone from a fucking account that has no someone from an account that the picture is me. Fucking audacity. I do art. I have a bigger ass than you. I got a good booty. Junk in the trunk, baby. Good morning, Rosie. If you're a real Rosie, let's see. Nope, fake Rosie's gonna say something gross to me. Okay, you losing 10 pounds in a week isn't the same as you gaining 6. You gained 6 fat pounds, lost 10 water weight. Yeah, I'm sure it'll balance itself out. Don't worry about it, darling. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm just saying it's funny to call me fat when I've been in remission for 10 years and there's been times where I've struggled maintaining weight and then somebody's concerned because I admittedly gained 6 pounds over the holidays. Fuck off. God damn. Good morning, Alex. Oh my God. Yeah. So, thank you, Deep. Thank you. I mean, I don't know, whatever. And I'm not worried about it being, whatever, dude. I'm fucking poor. The key to staying thin it's called poverty and having to walk, not being able to afford your vehicle anymore. That's the key to, maintaining a good body at 47 years old. I just thought it was funny that they had to go out of their way to mention that because, the creepy spider for some reason has to mention everyone's appearance, which tells me she's very insecure about herself, even though she tries to pretend that she isn't. I mean, Mary, let me share this. Be jelly of Holly. Yeah, right. That's funny. I just thought it was ironic, but so still, she's a freaking 12-year-old. I know. Oh, and then and I've also missed whatever's going on with our Kit Kat and Ziggy. Did they make up with Katie? Are they all made up? Does anybody know? I know some people were sending me messages. Oh my God, do you see all the money Ms. MFW is making? I do not begrudge anybody making money on here. I mean, kudos, good for you. If you make money. Who gives a fuck? In my experience, people who are pissed that other people are making money, typically jealous that they themselves are not making money. That's just my experience. I don't know. I guess if people think she doesn't deserve it, whatever, don't worry about it. Then don't give it to her. You know what I mean? I just let me see. Not made up, but they got closure. Oh, good. So I heard she Stewie, Spider has sagging titties. I don't know. I don't look at them, but oh, that's cool, Mary. Mary got a new tattoo. Good morning, Susie Q. I think she apologized to them. Oh, that's good. See, listen, what's that? One man's trash is another man's treasure. So when it's no secret that Ziggy and KK and I were not always the best of friends, but when she tossed them out like that, it's just like, the drama community, like how people always say when push comes to shove, nobody really, I don't think, maliciously really wants to see anybody else get hurt at the end of the day. I don't believe that. I certainly don't. And I felt for them. And I reached out to Kit Kat and I was like, I hope you're okay. Or I saw her in a chat or something. And now they are my moderators and I'm like pretty tight with both of them. So yay me that happened. I benefited because I think they're both great. And they are very hardcore ride or die women. If somebody fucks with you, they're not fans of that at all. They will fucking go for the jugular. And it's nice to have people in your corner like that. Holly, has your kindness ever come back to bite you or come to bite you back in the ass? Oh, you mean, well, I get a lot of shit about I too easily forgive people and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yes. I've had people who have fucked me over, that have fucked me over before and before and before, where I've given them another chance and another chance. I don't know. I'm an imperfect person, so I just feel like other people make mistakes too. So I don't know. People go through different shit at different times. There's usually a reason why people behave the way that they do. It was a 5-hour stream last night. My ass was tired after modding that. Where, Johnny? Was it the one at that? Because I saw the notification and it was like probably like 9 or 10 o'clock here. And I was still like trying to recover. So I was resting a little bit. And I was going to go over, but then I didn't. I just thought it was a regular. I didn't know it was like a big thing. So it went on for 5 hours. Yeah, that's right. On Ziggy's. That's the notification. Yeah, I was going to go over and then I didn't. So that's what it was about. Mary, what happened? Hey, just being me. How are you? Mary, what happened to your face? Oh my gosh, Ziggy is over 1,000 now. That's great. That's good. Good for her. She holds a good chat anyway, even if it's not about that. I like her streams. It's kind of I don't know. I like her streams. I think they're fun. It's people that you know and you just kind of chill out in there. Thank you, Susie. Being a forgiving person isn't a flaw on your character. It's a good thing. I agree. Before last night. What happened to your face, Mary? Why you got to put ice on your Why do you have to put ice on your face? What happened? Why is your face swollen? Were you at a bar and a Seahawks fan popped you a good one? What happened? I ate a salad from Domino's and I'm being punished for. Oh, what are you having, an allergic reaction to a salad? What was in that salad? Mary, I like Ziggy. I love Ziggy. I love Zigzag. I wish she was here right now. And I followed you back on, in case you see the replay, Zig. I followed you back on Twitter. Oh, that was my other thing. I did put Twitter on my new phone, you fucking jerks. And yeah, so I will try. Discord's a whole nother monster that I'm not involved. I don't know what's going on in my Discord. It's dead, I'm sure. It's there. Eventually I'll revive it. I just have a lot going on right now with my stepmother and her, stage 4 lung cancer that traveled to her fucking brain. It's been awful. Like the other day, she's just very confused. And so it's kind of like babysitting now that I have to go do sometimes if my father has to go do something. So obviously that's priority. And then I was sick all week. Sean the Brit, can I just tell you, I went through all of the fucking follows, all of them. It took me like an hour and a half. There was like fucking 300 of them that I missed. And I did not see you in there. So you need to go at me and you can too DM me if I don't follow you. I just looked. So don't tell me. You're full of shit, dude. Just saying. Oh, yeah. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, you did hit a nerve. Because I said, oh, you deleted it after 5 months. Well, then why you keep bitching at me about it? Go put it back and I'll go do it right now. As everyone here witnesses me do it. I'll do it in front of everybody. Jesus Christ. Her magnesium level being off. Yeah, like I've been trying to supplement. See, here's the thing, Boris. I don't like the woman. I have a lot of issues. Like I wanted to move in with my dad when I was 15 because my home life with my mother and my disgusting stepfather was unsatisfying. And this woman did not want me there. So it ended up in me being emancipated at 15 years old, all by myself. And I've been on my own like ever since. So anyway, needless to say, I'm a little resentful, but now she's dying and I have to step up for my father's sake. And I was looking at like supplemental stuff that kind of like actually what's happening right now. 57 people personally blocked. I have nobody personally blocked. Oh, you did, Boris? I'm sorry. I'm still following at Hollywood too. Okay, then just at me, Sean, and I will see it and I will follow you back. At me, motherfucker. Just at me and I'll follow you back. All right. So anyway, yeah, so it metastasized and it went to her brain. So right now they're doing like targeted radiotherapy where they target, there's two tumors, but I think they're like next to each other, which is like a good thing. But what happens is that it's still that the radiation, the laser beam still has to go through healthy brain tissue, and all that healthy brain tissue that it's going through, in addition to the healthy brain tissue that's around the tumor, that's all being damaged. So she's acting, I mean, there's no way to counteract that. She's acting flaky as fuck. And then on top of it, when I mean, all you got to do is read the statistics. Like people with metastasized lung cancer, less than 5% live 5 years out. I think it was less than 20% maybe live more than a year. It was something like 75% have 6 months. So I mean, we're like, I think 4 months in and she's already acting loopy. Anyway, I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, Susie, that my mom had everything, chemo and radiation. Her brain tumor was inoperable. Yeah, that's it's inoperable. So all they can do is try this targeted therapy, which I guess in recent, like the last year, it's even come a long way. And then they'll do chemotherapy for her lungs if, initially like the insurance wasn't even going to pay for it because they were like, nope, we're out. They were like, this is, we're not going to pay for it because the long-term prognosis is very grim. But then my father went and fought it, and he's paying for a lot of it out of pocket, which is crazy. I don't know, you guys. So anyway, there was that, and then the flu, and then I pooped my pants. And then I got Sean the Brit bitching at me because I didn't follow him back on Twitter. I mean, it's just blah, all this shit. I have to go pay my water bill today. Where is it? My water's getting shut off. I had to borrow money from somebody to pay my water bill. I have money sitting in my super chat in my the AdSense because of super chats, but you don't get it until the 23rd. And then I almost got my water's getting shut off tomorrow unless I pay it today. I had no fucking money. I don't know. Life is shit. Did you get my message? Sean the Brit, I was napping yesterday, as I stated, and I saw that I missed your phone call, but I did not get my message because my voicemail is not set up yet, and I don't get my voicemails, if that's what you're talking about. So it's better if you just text me. Just text me. I never bitch, I point out, if you say so. Tomato. Yes, and Deep bitching at me for not checking Hangouts for going on 6 weeks. Yes. I will put Hangouts on my phone. That's the one I should write that down. I'm going to write it. Look. Hangouts. See, but you see on phone. Hangouts on phone. Okay. I will do that today. Do not feel neglected or as if I'm leaving you out intentionally. That is not the case. It wasn't poop though. Boris, it wasn't poop. It was just like stomach acid, okay? We talked about consistency in your absence. Well, I like to keep, I'm all about transparency here. Good morning, M. Turner. Oh, I didn't know that it had been that long for you. That's, amazing that you, that it's been 4 years. I mean, that's got to be very difficult. I'm in complete and total remission, and I have been for 10 years. So, I can't imagine and I'm stressed every single time I go to the doctors, every single time I do any kind of blood work, you know what I mean? So I can't imagine what it's like living with it all the time. Prayers and good vibes, please, for M. Turner in the chat. Okay, you guys? Because I can't even imagine how hard that must be. Good morning, Sucks Raging. Good morning, Ellen. It wasn't really a yeah, I guess it was a shark. No, it was the pressure from the extreme vomiting that did it. And I don't know. My claim to fame is that I can no longer say that I never shit myself. So there you go. That's the news. Should that be the title of my stream? Did I say good morning, Lily? Lily. Kathy, good morning, lovely Kathy. Hello. So, Sean the Brit, who hasn't sharded? Let's be real. I never have. And I still have never taken a shit in a public place. So there. So I still have that. I still have that under my belt, but I can no longer say. So anyway, I went to like put my pajama pants in the washing machine and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I just threw them out. I just straight up threw them out. I was like, fuck this. Garbage bag, tie, extra garbage bag, tie, in the garbage, take the garbage, tie, garbage out. And then Sean the Brit, his was sitting at a traffic light. That's 1,000 times worse. You have no excuse, dude. I had the influenza virus. That's terrible. That's inexcusable. That is inexcusable. Good morning, Simply Sammy. That is not using the public restroom leads to sharding sometimes. No, it's never happened. It only happened because I was sick and I had 102. Okay, so then so I didn't tell you guys what happened after. So after I took my pajama pants off, like I said, and mind you, I'm like so dehydrated at this point. I'm in fucking total delirium. I mean, I'm literally at the point where like I'm like, if I can't get a ride, I'm going to have to fucking call a fucking ambulance and pay 13 grand for the fucking ambulance to take me 1.5 miles down the road. Right. Cause I'm like right near the hospital. So after I take my pajama pants off, I have to go up like fucking 3. You can ask Mary. I have to go up winding stairs from where the washing machine is. Mary, tell them how many flights of stairs. So I'm like, stop. By the time I get to the top, I'm like crawling to the bathroom. I'm giving you guys a visual so you can really get the feel. I was like, I'm crawling to the bathroom. I get to the bathroom and my fucking house is so old. Here's another thing you can ask Mary. It takes like 20 minutes for the hot water to make its way upstairs. And I have, mind you, my fever is almost 103. Now I have no fucking pants on. I'm about to get in the no, I think I'm naked, right? Yeah, I'm naked. Yeah, because I didn't know where the back of my shirt was. I didn't trust anything. I crawled up the stairs naked. Yes. And the heat was on like 80, but I'm fucking freezing. So I'm naked crawling up the stairs. Probably a little poop on the butt. I don't fucking know. So I turn the shower on and I'm so gross. I can't even fucking stand myself that I get in the shower, you guys. And it's like freezing cold. And I was like sitting on the floor of the shower, like a rape victim, like, all because I pooped my pants. Yeah. And then finally the hot water came after like 20 minutes. And then I cleaned myself up and everything. And then I took the garbage out with the rancid pajama pants in there. Yeah. They're changing the name of Budweiser to Butt Wiper. That's hilarious. Misfit Johnny, I literally slept on the toilet when I had the stomach flu. Yeah, I had been in the bathroom and like on the bathroom floor for like 2 days. But like I said, I wasn't even holding down water. I certainly didn't have any food left in my stomach. And I just wanted to like lay down and my fever was so high. I felt like I was fucking freezing, like hypothermic, So I just was in the blankets and stuff. And I did have a bucket right there. And like I said, with my previous experience of not having shit my pants ever in my life, I just assumed you know, I naively assumed that I wouldn't shit myself. But yeah, I was wrong. See, Susie says, I swear they got the flu shot wrong this year. That's why I'm not all that upset that I fucked up and didn't fucking get it while I was changing doctors, because I know a lot of people that got it and are still getting sick. I think they guessed the wrong strain again. Hashtag sharp bucket. So, it definitely like there. So my whole point is like, I think that this is probably the first time that I've been that sick where it was like actually frightening, where I thought, I'm so fucking dehydrated. I'm still like, I have Mountain Dew instead of coffee this morning. I don't know. I needed some extra energy. So, yeah. So what I'm saying is living by yourself and not necessarily having people, just being single in general, and not, my son's away at college. So unless I have plans with somebody, nobody's really gonna check on me. And it's kind of, um, it was a little scary because I thought, after 2 days, I'm dehydrated. I know that I am. If I can't keep anything, I was just right on the cusp of, I'm thinking, like, what if I lose consciousness from dehydration or something like that, and nobody checks on me? I'm gonna fucking die, right? So, I did end up, I texted my father and was like, listen, I'm dying. Make sure you check on me. I think I have the flu, et cetera, et cetera. And he can't come in the house because he's around my stepmother who can't get sick, right? So he left me a bottle of warm Sprite and a Lunchable, which I thought was a good, he never really parented us as children. I thought that was pretty good for a dude, right? A Lunchable, because it's got crackers and shit in it. I was like, kudos, Dad, good job. But he left that on the door. So I had some Sprite. And the reason I was drinking water, you guys, is because, like I said, I got paid on the 3rd for my disability. My mortgage is $750 and I make $1069 a month. That money was gone. I had he left NyQuil. He left some medicine too, and some Hall's cough drops. So that was nice. Yeah, no, Mouse, he did good, because anyway, that night I ended up being able to keep some Sprite down. And once that happened, and I was super careful, I didn't fuck it up like I did with the water. Like, once I kept the water down, I felt like I was on Naked and Afraid, dude. I felt like I hadn't had water in 5 days. I kept it down like just a couple sips, and like literally 5 or 6 minutes later, I was like, okay, I'm fine now. I'm like, I drink a whole glass of it. And by the way, that is what I pooped out, was the water. Okay. So just so you know, Boris, it wasn't like any type of actual poo. I want to clarify that, because people are going to be talking about how I poop myself. I want to make sure that the consistency is out there. It was straight up water. Okay. He did try the Lunchable. I thought the Lunchable was awesome for a 73-year-old. He's thinking crackers, and if she can eat a little piece of cheese or whatever. I thought it was a good try. I was proud of him. He's got a lot on his plate. His wife's dying. So thank you, Mary. Hashtag water poo matters. It does matter, because what Sean the Brit is talking about, where he, by the way, was sitting at a stoplight, he thought it was a fart. Okay. That's completely different. When you think it's a fart, and then you shit yourself, that's just irresponsibility, man. I have an excuse, okay? I was sick. There's no excuse for you taking a risk, thinking it's a fart, sitting at a stoplight, and then it's shit. That's on you, buddy. Are you guys in agreement? Welcome, Helen. Good morning. We're talking, Helen, you missed the big news. I did, in fact, poop my pants 2 days ago. Well, 3 now. 72 hours ago, I pooped myself. So that's the digs on that, Miss Helen. But good morning. I love you. Soggy, is that not your responsibility? If you poop yourself at a fucking stoplight, my friends, because you think it's a fart, That's you. That's you. You're playing the odds, my dude, with that one. And you're taking the risk. I'm saying I never took that risk, okay? I never did that shit. I suffered with the stomach cramps. I didn't let the fart out. I waited until I was safely home. And then, it was what it either was or it wasn't. But I didn't fucking roll the dice like you did, Sean the Brit. That's on you. Am I right? Mouse toes, reckless farting. That's what I'm saying. Sean the Brit engages in reckless farting. And if you shit yourself then, I'm sorry, no sympathy. I get sympathy for pooping myself because I was fucking sick. Sean the Brit, zero sympathy. He took the chance. He shit himself at a stoplight. That's on him. Jasmine Star, never trust a fart. Exactly. And I never have in all my 47 years. So this pooping myself, I feel I'm exonerated. I don't even think it counts. You guys think I can should I just clear the record or does it count? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Sean, first time for everything. Clearly Sean's fault. See, Sean, that's on you, dude. Because you were the one, you made a conscious decision, okay? Because you thought it was a fart. That's not what I did. That's completely different than where I was at. That's your fault, buddy. No sympathy for that one. People in the chat, because Mary's here, talking about the Packers. When is Super Bowl? Sean, I'm sorry she's short shaming you. No, I'm not. Okay, Jenny. No, I'm not. I feel like I think any kind of it's very humbling. I'll say that. Any kind of pooping yourself is very humbling. Coffee makes me poop. Yeah, well, it does for a lot of people. It's a stimulant and a diuretic. So those two things combined. Yeah, if you're constipated, drink a cup of coffee every morning. Darby says, good morning, chat. Good morning, Darby. I got no shame in my game. See, he doesn't care. I think we're just discussing the difference. Y'all heard it here. Holly is a short shaver. I am not. Lily says, when one of her daughters was younger, 2 or 3, she had diarrhea and she came to me and said, Mommy, I just threw up out of my butt. That's what I'm saying. That's what I claim because it was the same stuff I was throwing up, which was straight up yellow stomach acid, okay? And I'm not going to say like I looked to check the situation, but I did notice when I was wrapping the pajamas, said pajamas up, the contaminant, the biohazard contaminant that was in the pajama pants. I did happen to notice it as I was wrapping it up in the bag. And I will say that I noticed it was like yellow water, just like the stomach acid that I'm throwing. Does anybody know what the fuck I'm talking about? Or are y'all just going to continue to rag on me? I share this very intimate moment and detail in my life with you people. And what do I get? Shit on. Right, Boris, that's what I'm saying. Good morning, Bridget. Yeah, Bridget, you just missed the story about how I shit myself a couple days ago. But I'd argue that I would like, I submit to the jury that it was not shitting myself because it was stomach acid. I was very ill and it was a watery yellow consistency. Therefore, shit, it was not. Jury? I contend that it was not poop. I always miss the good shit. Yeah, I had the influenza, man. I had the influenza. I'll just give you a little brief recap. It was like day 3. I was weak. I was dying. My son's away at school. I'm here by myself. I'm like a turtle on my back. And I started throwing up because I thought I was keeping down water finally. And I guzzled too much water like an idiot. And so I was running to the bathroom with my little bucket, and the force of the vomitus caused an issue in my PJ bottoms. But I hadn't eaten in 3 days. I was throwing up, and I was just explaining that the biohazard contaminant, as and I threw the pajama pants out, Bridget, threw them completely away. Yeah, throwing up and going for days. See, and I was already on the toilet with the bucket, but that ship had sailed, right? That had been like 2 or 3 days prior, and there was nothing left in my stomach. So how was I to know that this type of situation could occur? I mean, I thought I was in the clear because I was just throwing up straight up. Wherever I drank water, it was straight up water I was throwing up, and it was like a little tint of yellow, which is your stomach acid. There was nothing left by that point. So I submit to you that this was not pooping my pants, because it was not. The contaminant biohazard was the same yellow water I was vomiting. I saw it in my pajama pants when I wrapped them up in the biohazard bags to take them to the trash. So I submit to you that it was not poop. I legit was so proud of myself when I farted and didn't shart. Okay, now this is what we're talking about. There's a difference between what I'm talking about, where I was sick, and due to being sick, the expulsion of the matter was due to me throwing up with 102 fever, that exertion of vomiting, as opposed to Sean the Brit, who sat at a stoplight, thought he had to fart, and had an accident. That was him trusting a fart. I say, I want to get Bridget's take on this. I say no sympathy for that. That's not the same as my experience. Good morning, Lottie. Yeah, I say those are two different things. And I submit to you that my situation deserves sympathy, and maybe doesn't even count as shitting oneself, as opposed to Sean the Brit, who sat at the stoplight, thought, hey, I think I have to fart, might have to poop. I think I'll just let it go. And then, oops, I did it again. I mean, that is a totally different situation. I'm now officially a soggy bottom girl, right? They were hand-me-down pajama pants too, that I was just like, it was just an extra pair. It was no big deal. I think they had fucking Snoopy on them. I'm no Peanuts girl. Fuck that. I didn't care. They either had Snoopy or Eeyore on them, so it would, whatever. They were, I considered those disposable pajama pants anyway. Kathy, I know, but if I don't share it with you all, who do I have to share it with? I like to keep you guys like tight and tight to my breast and share everything with you. And it's important to me. Putting your own peanuts in the pants. No, okay. Consistency. Like I said, it was yellow water. That yellow water does not shit make. Therefore, I would like to retract my statement that I shit myself. I did not. I had an unfortunate incident of stomach acid leakage during a time of duress with 103-degree fever and no food in my stomach. And that's my story. Sticking to it. And the garbage hasn't come yet. So if I have to go take those pajama pants out and show them to the jury, I will do such. Good morning, Chronic. How are you? Yeah, so what did Chronic say? Why are you guys laughing? Morning, Diving for Depth. How you doing, baby? See, Bridget talked about it too. So I'm not the only one. No, Bridget, I swear to God, I really, when I couldn't keep down, I don't know, I can't remember how long you were sick. I think it was a couple, like 2 or 3 days, right? You felt like you were dying. So I don't know listen, I didn't obviously get like the official influenza test, but whatever virus it was pretty fucking awful. It could have killed me because I was dangerously dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? When you're going on day 3 and you're not and you're vomiting and you've had diarrhea and you can't keep down a sip of water and your lips are, now you're starting to evidence it, right? My lips were like cracked. The corners of my mouth were like almost bleeding. My mouth was like totally dry. I mean, I'm not stupid. I know that I'm critically dehydrated at that point. And I'm, my fever's so high, even though I was alternating Tylenol and ibuprofen. I was starting to get, I was a little delirious from the fever, and I'm feeling like I might go in and out of consciousness. And who's going to check on me, right? I mean, unless, like I said, unless I have plans with one of my friends or my father, I mean, my son's not going to, he's in Louisville. I mean, so that was my point. So in the future, I really need to, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I did, like I said, I sent my father a text, and I think that was probably the best thing that I did, because then he did text me and check on me like a little bit after that, which was, yeah. But otherwise, I mean, someone could have found me dead. Oh, you were throwing up. Oh. Yeah, see, that's another thing, Bridget. I couldn't keep down my medicine either. So I was having a ton of my fibromyalgia. When you're sick like that, everything fucking hurts. My rheumatoid arthritis medication I couldn't take. My knees were all swollen. So Bridget said she was having seizures because she couldn't take her medicine for her brain tumor. So that's awful. Yeah. And then you have when you get older, you have all these other like complications you have to take into consideration. Yeah. So it was I mean, I don't know. I almost feel like I was pushing it, how long I waited, to tell any, like, I don't know. I should have told somebody. I did. Once the Snoopy pajama pants incident, we'll call it, occurred, that was when I was like, okay, I am direly ill. If that can happen, then I'm sicker than I've probably been in this is probably one of the sickest points I've been in my life. Severely dehydrated, and I just fucking pooped myself, for fuck's sake. So, can't make it to the bathroom. I mean, that's crazy. Can't make it to the bathroom in time. So that's pretty fucking sick. So I think at that point was when I finally because I didn't want to bother my father. You know what I mean? With everything, he's taking care of my dying stepmother. She's got fucking stage 4 lung cancer that traveled to her brain. I have the fucking flu. You see, I mean, apples and oranges. I didn't want to bother him, but I realized at that point, the Snoopy pajama pants point, that I was in a pretty bad state, and I probably should let somebody know just in case. So now you guys know, if I ever come on live and I'm like, you guys, I had a Snoopy pajama pants moment, send help. Now you guys know. Morning, Queen. How are you, baby? Diving for death. You should have still gone to the ER. This is the thing. I was gonna go. I was gonna go to the ER. I mean, I was right there. But I have the dog to consider, and I knew that I was dehydrated enough that they were gonna admit me. I knew that. So I'm thinking, unless I can get a hold of one of my friends who I had already tried to talk to, the two of them that I basically have in my life at this point, where I live and everything, couldn't get a hold of anybody. Just like my one reliable friend, who's obviously not watching me, because if you were, you'd be here to pick me up like you were supposed to be 3 hours ago. My friends are not very reliable, as you can see. I was supposed to go do errands at 9:15. That's why I went live, because I'm still sitting here waiting to get picked up. Sounds like a Snoopy smear campaign. No, chronic. It was stomach acid. There was no consistency. I am retracting. Yeah, it's the Snoopy pajama pants. Yes, yes, they are in the trash. And I said, if I must submit the evidence to the jury, I will dig them out and show you that the biohazard contaminant was just yellow water. There was no peanuts or fucking corn or whatever you said, Bridget. There was nothing in there. There was nothing in my stomach. Why do I share the shit with you fucking people? I just set myself up. I just set myself up for failure. Oh, everybody, prayers and positive, happy vibes for Queen of Spades in the chat. Her husband had an operation today. His boss had to take him because we have no friends. Well, what happened was when I got divorced, all my mutual friends, my husband took them all because he was a big, fancy, famous tattoo artist, and I was not. And so that was that. And then I moved over where I am now, which is like 40 miles away from where I was. And so here I sit, and my best friends are you all. Hence why I'm sharing with you the fact that I pooped myself. Because if not for you, who else would I tell? Please, for the love of God, says Boris, don't dig those out. We will take your word for it. Okay, I take my word for it. It was, and I also, the evidence that I've already submitted, the fact that I hadn't eaten in several days, that I was throwing up water, tells you there was nothing in my stomach, okay? Yeah, Sagi says, my friends are long distance. I can relate. Yeah, so I mean, I think a lot of people on YouTube, that's why we are all friends like we are, because a lot of us are in this situation. I mean, I'm on disability. Where am I going to meet people? At church? At the fucking community center? Yeah, that's not really my crowd per se. No, Alan D. I say I contend that it did not have any poop matter to be considered poop. No, I say no. I object. I thoroughly object to that statement. That it had any type of consistency to it. It was yellow water. That's what I'm telling you. Yes, Will be. That's exactly what it was. I was throwing up stomach acid, and I had the unfortunate accident of a little bit of it leaking out into my Snoopy pajama pants, and that's what happened. So, I mean, I guess it's a personal decision for you. If you want to consider that me shitting myself, then okay. If you want to consider it an unfortunate leak of stomach acid from the exertion of vomiting, which is what I'm going to say that it is, then I'm okay with that too. So, but I would like to retract the statement that I shit myself, because that alludes to the fact that, like what Sean the Brit is talking about, where he accidentally trusted a fart and literally had poop in his fucking pants. You're right, Mouse Toes. I inadvertently labeled it as poo. This is on me. I did say I pooped myself. You're right. Good morning, Captain Napton. Good morning. I did shit on Snoopy. It's true. Statement retraction is denied. Mouse Toes refuses to allow me to retract the statement. All right, listen. I'm just gonna own it, okay? If I wasn't gonna own it, I wouldn't have told you all about it anyway. I no longer, at 47 years old, belong to the club where I can say that I never shit myself. There you go. Are you happy? Because now I have. And that's that. Captain is probably like, what the actual fuck? You came on here this morning to tell people that? Yes, I did. I had to get it off my fucking conscience, okay? Thank you, Diving for Depth. It felt good. It feels good. It feels good. Right, Lottie? Right? I can't even imagine what puppet. Oh, God. I can't even imagine. Are we still talking about poop? What else is there to talk about? I'm going to go in a second anyway, because I have to go pay my water bill. And if I don't get picked up, I'm going to have to fucking walk there. Sucks Raging just put up a video about Onision calling the police on Chris Hansen, if anyone wants to watch it, or if y'all haven't seen it. It's pretty funny. Happy trails, Holly. It's hilarious. You need to watch it. Bridget, you missed the part where I said, like an assault victim, I was sitting in the shower like this. So my ass was thoroughly cleaned within 10 to 15 minutes of the actual incident. I've already stated that. So let's not make it like I walked around with the biohazard contaminant on my butt. I did not. I immediately sat in a freezing cold shower because I was so disgusted with myself that guys, comments. You fucking comments. You fucking guys. You guys are such assholes. I can't believe I came here for fucking sympathy. The only person who's felt sorry for me, as usual, is fucking Susan. The rest of you are a bunch of fucking dicks. I swear to God. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm a glutton for fucking punishment. Snoopy has left the building. Oh my fucking God. I can't with you. I can't with you. Oh, see, Bridget, I walked into the living room. I said I shit my pants. Move out of my way. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't with you guys. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go do my stuff, and then yeah, if I have to walk to pay the water bill. Oh, Hazel, honey, how are you? How are you doing, baby? How's your mouth? Hazel got bit by her snake, and people are like, "Oh my God, she, how can she own that?" Listen, you should see my face. You guys know that I rescue animals, and my parents have a stray and feral cat sanctuary where also we have injured deer. We take horses, all kinds of stuff. And my last dog that I rescued bit me in the face 3 or 4 times. One time I had to get reconstructive surgery, my lip, but it wasn't the dog's fault. The dog was abused. So people that are on Hazel's back telling her to get rid of the snake was just being a snake. She'll probably admit that was her fault. That's the risk you take when 9 times out of 10, you can have that snake near you and it's not going to do anything. But in that particular moment, it bit Hazel in the lip. And it was pretty gross if you saw it on the live stream because it was bloody and shit. Can you take Bergs as a rescue case? Oh my God, I'd murder him. There's no fucking way. Like Sean, someone sent me a video of him yelling at his dad. And the veteran, the Korean vet, and he was screaming at his father, and it was horrible. It was so disrespectful and horrible. You can't make your payment online or over the phone with a card. Oh, Lily, see, my town is so ass backwards that for the longest time, you had to go pay in cash or drop off a check. They didn't even take debit cards. That's the town I'm living in. It's that ridiculous. There are stores where they only take cash. There's actually stores here. Good morning, Steve Yoakum. Good morning. Yeah, so anyway, so they just set up a website where you can pay it. And then I looked at it. Do you know what the fee is to pay it online? $4.95. I'd rather walk 1.5 miles in the freezing cold. If somebody said, hey, I'll give you $5 to walk 1.5 miles in, I think it's like 37, which isn't bad, and the sun's out. I would take it. So I'm not going to pay $5 to this new site that they set up. Hopefully the fee will go down over time, but I'm not paying that. I'd rather fucking walk. Fuck that. I have till 4:00, but I got other shit to do too. So I just don't know where this bitch is. She went back to sleep. I know it. Hazel says, thanks. I'm fully healed. Thank you for being understanding. And yes, it was purely my fault. And he's still going through a tough shedding. Yeah, see, so there's usually a reason. The animal was in duress. He's shedding, and she was handling him an awful lot. And she knows that that's a risk that you take when animals are going to be animals at the end of the day. You can't fault them for doing what is inherently. Steve, good morning. You missed my shit stream. I'm not going to reiterate. Yeah, I know I got to start my day too, Bridget. All right, so thank you guys for coming. It was good to see you all. I am back from the dead. please, if you are mad at me for any reason on the Twitter, go at me right now. And I will, most of you, like Queen, I found you. I went through and for an hour and a half. Hazel, I found you. Who else? Lottie, I think I found you. Oh, Kathy Rebuilds. Thank you for the super chat. Pay it online, Holly. And she gave me the fee. Oh my God, Kathy. Listen, this was not the dry begging. This is me just telling you about my life. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. I 100% appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. That's okay. So now everybody knows, I'm gonna, not you, Bridget, obviously. Hangouts. Oh, Bridget, you got to hit me up on Hangouts. I want to do a giveaway with you, but you're the only one I can do it with. And it's really funny. Yeah, Captain, I'm there. I am on the Twitter now. I'm back. I am back, you guys. I have almost 1,000 followers. That's really shitty and irresponsible of me to just leave everybody. You know what I mean? Holly, I know I should. Kathy, thank you. I will now. If my ride doesn't come, I 100% will pay it online, because then on the 23rd, I will get that, less 30%, and then that pays. Thank you. Thank you so much. I 100% appreciate that. You have no idea. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so I'm going to go. Thanks, you guys. I love you so much. I will see you on the Twitter or in the other chats. Have a good rest of the day, you guys. I will see you later. Thank you for coming.